Hello folks and welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out a new 6 degrees of freedom head tracker by a company called AIMXY, which reached out to me a few weeks ago. And if you're watching this, apologies, it's taken me a while to get this video out. So much is going on right now. But yeah, this is not really, the kind of thing I would usually show on the channel. But since I quite enjoy the odd 2D flight, and it's very rare actually, I thought I wonder what it'd be like to have a head tracker, because I've never really tried one, folks. The only one I really did try, which was very many years ago, was the Open Track head tracker, which was free, and I hated it. It didn't work very well at all. So this is all about tracking your head. You don't have to have a clip on your headphones. You don't have to wear a really geeky cap like the Track IR solution, and this doesn't even track your eyes. It's just basically your head movement. Now I'll just show you some of the unboxing process. Very simple, there's not a lot to it really. There's just that sort of main camera, then you've got the clip, and then you've also got the cables. And I do like how they provide you with 2 cables and a connector, which means you can have a really long extension cable to this. But I was quite shocked how easy this thing was to set up. I just basically plugged it to my computer, downloaded the software, and I admit I didn't even look at the instruction manual. I just basically switched it on and it worked straight away. And on the bottom left hand screen you can see there what the software is like, and you've got this configuration sort of menu here. Now this is a bit of a first look video, but already I've kind of just messed around with some of the presets, and I'm using a racing sort of setup at the moment. But just like the Track IR equivalent, you can tailor this to your own liking. And if I just click this button here, I disappear, and you can see, look at that, like a little sort of demonstration there. But at the moment we're sat on the ground at Cambridge in the UK. We're going to head over to Duxford and do a full display in the DC Designs F16, and she's looking absolutely stunning sat on the ground here. Now there is a few different options available, as you probably know, the Track IR 5 solution, but the thing is with that, you either have to wear a really geeky cap or have like the transmitter clip thing on your headphones. Now the thing is with this, I don't even need to wear headphones. I'm only using them to record this video, and I'll show you that in a bit. I'll take it off completely and it still tracks me really fine. I think the only other one that I am aware of is the Tobii eye tracker. That's more money and it tracks your eyes, which I don't know what that's like, folks. Please let me know in the comments if you've tried it. So with that being said, I am now going to enable the Track IR, and we're going to take this up for a spin. Are you ready? So here we are. This feels, because I'm so used to VR, this actually feels quite incredible. Yeah, I'm interested to see what this feels like. So let's just crack on, folks, and get airborne and just do a bit of a first look with this thing in the DC Designs F16. Folks, this feels really weird. Not being in VR yet, I'm looking around like I am in VR. There's one thing, folks. This is going to look really good on the camera for once. Hopefully you won't be moaning about stuttering and all that kind of stuff. I've got everything set to ultra. Now, of course, this is never going to replace VR, okay? Let's make that clear. VR is just something incredibly special because you are absolutely inside of that aircraft. Just the scale and the whole feeling of it is amazing. However, I do think there is a place for this, even as a VR enthusiast. Now, at the time of recording, I do believe they're around £220 with import tax. So it's not cheap, but I think, straight away, without even messing around, this is better than the Track IR solution because I don't need to wear anything on my head at all. And it feels very, very... I've just plonked it on my monitor. I haven't even really set it up properly, and it's tracking me really well here. Anyway, folks, let's just do a bit of a display and see how we get on. I can see Duxford over there now. Right, so there is Duxford. We're now going to start our display in a moment. And I have to say, this is giving me some of the sensations that I get in VR. Sort of almost like a motion effect. Because I do have quite a large monitor, that does help. It's quite a sort of wider monitor as well. So I do kind of get the impression that something's happening here, other than just a sort of flat 2D experience. And keep in mind, folks, at the moment I haven't really done anything in terms of setting it up. I could make this even smoother. I love how I can just lean forward and it just tracks me really well. And keep in mind, folks, like, this little man cave that I'm in is quite small, it's cluttered. At the moment it's raining outside, there's not much light going on, and yet it's still tracking me really well. Right, so here we go for our first fast pass at Duxford.
Altitude.
I'm liking this, folks. I am liking this a lot. Straight into the vertical here. Wowzers. You know what, folks? The DC Designs F16, it's just incredible. I love this bird so much. The flight modelling, I said this on my initial sort of preview of it, is really excellent. It has that sort of fly-by-wire feeling. Whoa, look at that, right on the edge of the stall there. What surprises me as well is that the camera isn't very jittery. I thought it would kind of pick up some movements that aren't really there, but it's doing a really good job here. Look at that, beautiful. This is a surprise to me. I even said to the company, you do realise I'm a VR channel, don't you? You know, like, I'm probably not really going to like this, but they sent me it anyway. They had everything to lose on this review because I was going to be completely honest, as I always am. But rather irritatingly, I really like this. Like, really like it. To the point where I think this might affect my VR usage just a little bit. Oh, absolutely amazing. Because there is something about, you know, looking around with your head and yet enjoying all of the incredible visuals this flight sim can offer without worrying about stutters and all that kind of stuff. Oh, this feels good. This feels really good. Right, now what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to take the headset off completely so you can just see that it's not the headphones doing any kind of tracking, right? And lucky for you, I'm not going to be able to talk. So here we go. Right, so I'm going to wrap this up, folks. It's an hour later. I'm still flying in the F16, and I don't really want to compare this to VR, but I'm going to have to a little bit because I can't help it, because that's what I'm used to. But I'm really surprised how much I really do like this product, and I fully endorse it. It's a very easy sort of tracker to recommend. I definitely would recommend this over the Track IR because you don't have to wear a silly hat or anything like that. It just tracks your head really well. The setup, we can get this running in seconds, quite honestly. Just plug it in, start the software up, and that's it. I think for people who find VR a bit difficult in terms of feeling motion sick, this could actually be a viable solution. But even for someone like me who's a massive VR fan, I'm going to use this on occasions. In fact, I'll probably use this more than on occasions. You're going to see this a lot more on the channel. So yeah, really like it. Check out the links in the description below. I'm just a bit shocked, folks, because I was expecting to give this a bad review because I'm a VR fan. But I really do like this, especially with a large monitor in front of me. This does still give me that feeling, some of the sensations of VR, without all this sort of downsides. Now, it's never going to beat that feeling of being inside the cockpit, fully immersed. But I really do like this, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments what are your thoughts on this, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care and bye for now.